Ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Kid and Bryan Callen are back.
We can't refer to me as
Monday.
the kid. You're the kid.
You're the Boston.
I'm still Pop.
I don't know. I mean, from what I heard, you tore up the Wilbur.
It went good, man.
The Boston, who the fuck do you think you are? Is up in this bitch. Good weekend. I had the pleasure. Ask me what I did yesterday. Ask me what I was doing yesterday on Sunday. Tailpiece, Hunter Motz goes, do you feel like talking to Ed Solomon? He wrote Men in Black and a bunch of great movies. I was like, yeah, of course. And he goes,
with Will Smith, Men in Black?
Yeah, he's a huge writer and a great guy. And then he goes, but I want to put him together with this quantum physicist named Spiro Michalakis. Okay. And I was like, that's an interesting Sunday. I mean, all right.
It's a heavy Sunday.
It's a heavy Sunday because Spiro Michalakis, who is 38, 6'4", threw the javelin, Greek, handsome, but well, let me just give you a little teaser.
I saw your Instagram video.
Yeah, it didn't make much sense, but let me give you a little teaser because there are 10 questions out there that physicists consider the questions that will solve the universe. You know, like, okay.
The theory of everything?
Yeah, the theory of everything. There you go. The theory of everything, right?
How dare you?
Because you have, thank you for knowing that. You have the Newtonian reality that we live in, gravity and all that. Then there's the quantum reality, which is the subatomic reality where fucking, everything is on its head. Time is relative. It's bed. Space doesn't, all this stuff. Dimensions. So there's a question called, I think, Hall's quantum Hall problem.
You could say anything right now.
Gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
The people have won Nobel Prizes. People have won Nobel Prizes and won Fields medals in mathematics, which you get $1 million prize for making progress on the problem. They've made some progress. Yeah, so they've written in teams. They've written books on it.
Sure.
This gentleman at 38 solved the problem.
Where did he go to college?
He went to, he was at 4. He was a prodigy at 4 years old.
Playing the piano and shit?
No. He at 4 years old, he was
swimming.
He was doing math, and his mom was helping him with his other older brother. And the kid looked at it and goes, at 4, goes, no, just do this, this, and that. And they were like, what?
Is he married, family?
Well, he's got a girl, not a family. He's completely normal.
Yeah.
It's so weirdly normal. First of all, he was an athlete. So his dad, he was trained he was going to throw the javelin for the Olympics. So his dad was training him. But if you look at him, he's like this big guy who loves to play beach volleyball, lives down in Manhattan Beach. Like not a quote unquote scientist, more of a dude who's more of a philosopher. But what's funny is that he solved the problem. He solved this problem. And now they're taking, like they said, they're going to take 3 years with this team. There's only 6 people in the world who can make sure that he's right. Okay. So it'll take about 3 years. Awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. Dealing with this very, very, the nature of existence, the very nature of existence. And he talks like this. He goes like this. I'm trying to have a conversation with a guy like that who's funny and will talk to you about philosophy and everything.
Should marry this guy.
Yeah. But he's kind of recognized as, in many ways, like a modern-day Einstein, like one of the smartest people in the world, who will win a Nobel Prize and probably the Fields Medal in mathematics.
You should have brought him to Boston.
Should have brought him to Boston.
I could have used him in Boston.
Should have brought him to Boston.
He should have opened up for me at Boston.
But
he's hilarious.
He talks about stuff like this. He goes, I mean, at the end of the day, it's the existence doesn't really exist. And there is no time, and we have come to the conclusion that really even the idea of your place anywhere is not real. So
we should all just commit suicide.
I know. I go. So can you please explain what this fucking means to me? Like, what are you guys saying who really delve into the nature of it? He goes like this. He goes, I guess the best way to describe it is, have you ever put on the goggles for virtual reality and you feel like you're in there? And sometimes if you're in Disney World, they can make things like you can make you cold with air. And I go, yeah. He goes, that would probably be the best way to describe what we believe existence is for us. So we are looking at things that with goggles on. But, I go, so if I die, maybe
Is that not a conspiracy theory?
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's actually what they're proving with math. I can't take it. They're proving it with math. And he goes, and nothing is true. Everything is true depending.
Yeah, I can't deal with that shit, man.
No.
I would have zoned the
even
fuck
math isn't true because because unless you're dealing with space curve time, I'm like, I don't know.
Too much for me, man. I'm out. I tapped out when the 2 minutes into the story.
I go, how do you walk around in your life? And he goes, I know, I go down the rabbit hole. He goes, but at the end of the day, it's all bullshit. He goes, because I still have to make the trains run on time. I still have to eat well and all that.
Dude, you missed a hell of a time in Boston, man.
Yeah, I did, huh?
You missed a good time. I said that when I got off stage. I went, wish Bryan was here, man. Said to my brother.
So do I.
It was the only thing missing.
So did I.
That crowd, when Rogan hit that stage, I mean, obviously a few people figured it out because I kept hinting.
They went crazy.
They went nuts.
Because they didn't know for sure.
They had no idea. Yeah. I'd say 90% of them had no idea. So when they went, wow. And he didn't wait. I was going to have them announce, and now for your opening act, Joe Rogan. And then Joe hits the stage. But they're like, you ready to go? And I was like, yeah, he's going to cue you up. And Rogan just fucking beeline to the stage. So he goes on.
What's up, you fucking freaks?
Yeah. Yeah. Boom. I was like, oh my. I got video of it.
God, how much time did he do?
Oh my God. He probably did 30-something minutes.
Damn.
30, 35 minutes.
Damn.
And I did an hour.
Damn.
It was nuts, man. It was such a good time.
Incredible.
Such a good vibe. And then Rogan goes, dude, we should do a Q&A together afterwards. I went, that'd be fun. Well, you got to remember something. It's Boston. I did an hour. Rogan did 30, 40 minutes.
They've been there for an hour.
They've been there a while. They're drinking. It's a great crowd. Great crowd.
Yeah.
But then when you do a Q&A, it's me and Rogan, it gets a little crazy.
Yep.
And this one guy with a scarf on decided to heckle Rogan, and he's in the front. And Rogan destroyed this guy so bad, it set the vibe of the Q&A. So then people were shouting out things. You know, Rogan didn't back down. He's just like, fuck it. I mean, just roasting these people.
Jeez.
So we had a few questions, but I was like, my Q&As typically aren't like that. It was fun, but I was like, Jesus
Rogan basically
Christ.
Fighting with everybody.
It was funny, though.
No.
It was entertaining, though.
Yeah.
Like, the guy with the scarf just felt like a complete moron. And then he was in my VIP meet and greet. The guy has the scarf, and I can tell before he gets to me, hides the scarf. I'm like, you're the scarf guy, huh? He goes, I'm hammered, man. I'm sorry. I love both of you. I didn't mean that.
That's what they are. A lot of guys just love you, and they just get, they get a little crazy. So you can never be mean.
I'll post this. There's this picture I should have posted. It's when the guy starts heckling Rogan. I'm like, we're both on stage. I'm like this. And Rogan's like, he has that intense stare. He's staring down.
How was he
heckling?
I'm just like this. What was he saying to him?
Oh, fuck you, Rogan. Get off the stage.
What?
Like something like that. Yeah.
Why?
I was like, what are you thinking? What dummy. In the world are you thinking?
Rogan will meet you halfway.
Oh, my God.
He'll talk his chin and meet you halfway.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
As far as stand-up for me, best night of my life.
Yeah.
Definitely a milestone, man.
Well, the Wilbur Theater is also epic. It doesn't really get bigger than that. Yeah. I mean, you can talk about stadiums and stuff, but that's all bullshit because there's nothing like the Wilbur Theater when it's packed like that.
Special place.
And for a comic, I don't believe there's a better room. I actually don't. So, I mean, you could talk about the Chicago Theater. I did that with Rogan. There's 3,500 people. It's not the same energy. The laughter rolls. I did 50 minutes. And it was a great set, but it doesn't matter. I'd way rather do the Wilbur Theater.
Yeah, the way it's set up, it's almost like three separate.
It's also got history.
Yeah, you see it? It's so cool.
Look at that. Look at that.
It was so freaking cool.
When I was in college, I got up on stage after seeing a show in D.C. Remember thinking, I just want to taste this one time.
The Wilbur?
It was like that. It was in D.C. Yeah. But yeah, the Wilbur's a historic, beautiful theater.
It was a good night, man. Then just a bunch of people came out, like Coach John Kavanaugh. Connor's head coach was there. Yeah. I mean, a ton of people. The ring card girls were all there. It's just the support was cool, man.
So cool,
It was cool.
Wow.
It was cool.
Fuck.
It was cool.
That's incredible.
It was a good time, man. But before a show, especially, and it was weird. It almost felt like almost like a fight with the nerves because I get nervous for stand up, but I never have any issues sleeping or nothing like that. And there's some other stuff I'm dealing with outside the comedy space that I was dealing with, but the night before I couldn't sleep.
Well, dude,
I was like
you've been doing this for a very short period of time.
On and off, and I was like, tomorrow's a big one. Then the Boston crowd is notoriously known for being a little rough. Boston,
they'll turn on you.
Boston will turn on you super quick.
Yeah.
And so I was a little nervous about that. Like, I believe in what I'm doing. I've been all over the world doing it. But Boston's a different vibe, man. So I was worried about that. And then you got Rogan. Then I had Showtime filming a bunch of stuff there during the show. And then there's just all these. And then I was like, oh, shit. I feel like I'm about to, I'm fighting tomorrow night. And then I called you and you're like, Well, you could be fighting Francis or Stipe tomorrow night. You could be dealing with those nerves. Oh, that's a great point.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could be calling you right now going, how you feeling? And I remember I was like, scared.
Scared. And your voice would be like this, scared and rather be anywhere else. Hating it.
Before every fight, I talk to Bryan, how you feeling, man? Scared, but I'd rather do anything else right now, but I got to do this tomorrow. So
not in your nature. How much better is to be, I would have Rogan open for me at the Wilbur, sold out, and do some stand-up.
Make decent money.
Yeah, he made some decent money. I would venture to say more than you made fighting.
Correct.
Call me crazy.
Correct.
Call me, I mean, I know the Reebok contract's big, but still, you know what I'm saying.
Still, you know what I'm saying. And then we went to the fights on Saturday night. The whole crew went to the fights.
Your tweet about fucking the UFC training center made me laugh.
We'll get into that. Why. We'll get into that.
Oh my God.
You called that to a T, by the way, but we'll get into that. Yeah. That day though, we walked around Boston. Chilly. Boston was freezing.
Oh, it'll hurt your face.
Freezing.
It'll hurt your face.
But we went to a restaurant down there, this oyster bar place. We looked it up as like top 5 places to eat. We walked in, Kane and his whole crew was eating there. It's a small place, packed.
Any of these ring a bell?
So Kane, Mr. Velasquez was there.
He was there. God, none of those. Maybe click on that one. But
yeah, because I wouldn't think an oyster bar would be.
Me neither, dude. I'm telling you, I had it might be Union Oyster House. Keep going though. Nope, keep going. Keep it rolling. Keep going. Oh, Neptune.
Okay. Really?
Yep. So small place, packed. I had the clam chowder, but I had the lobster roll. Dude,
really?
This thing was fucking insane. Top 5 meals I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
Top 5.
Damn.
Top 5. Ate that, walked around. We went on, you would have loved that shit, the Paul Revere Trail. We went and saw Paul Revere's house.
I wouldn't like that, but anyway.
You wouldn't?
I don't know.
I feel like you like that Paul Revere Trail, the Freedom Trail. You don't? You
I do. I mean, there's so much.
There's a lot of history there. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I love Boston. I love Boston, man.
Yeah,
I love Boston.
History. It's where this country started.
It's clean. It's not as busy traffic as New York. It's great, man. So we eat there, but then, that's what I didn't tell you. So I've been dealing with that stomach issue. I haven't had coffee in 2 weeks now. I haven't been able to drink coffee into that.
Yeah.
Been taking that anti-acid medicine, that everyone tells me to
throw
take.
Up immediately.
So I haven't thrown up in quite some time since the Golden Globes. After Golden Globes, I threw up. So I'm doing the VIP meet and greet.
After Golden Globes, I threw up.
I haven't eaten in a while, and I guess when you don't eat, it builds up acid in your stomach, which is an issue for me. I didn't know that, but it's hard for me to eat before a show, so I just didn't eat. So I'm going through the meet and greets, the VIPs, and we're about 60 through. I go, I start to sweat, and I can tell when it's about to hit, and I go, oh man, here we go. I go, how many left? They go 40. I went, very cool. Very cool. So you can tell in the pictures, like one eye's open, one eye's shut. My mouth is salivating. You know, the
Are you sweating? Are you
sweating like a motherfucker? Okay. That's how I was in here before I threw up.
Yep.
We get done. We're all in the car going back. It's like Rogan, Todd, Jamie, Brittany Palmer. We're dropping her off at her hotel. And when they're driving, I'm like, oh man, it's about to hit. And someone's talking, and I just go, and my mouth fills up with throw up. And I'm like, you know what?
God.
I'm just going to swallow it because we should be stopping any minute now.
That feels good when you have
I just don't want anyone to know. Yeah. So I throw up the own vomit. Well, that makes you more sick.
Oh, yeah, that's a good feeling.
So then Todd goes, oh shit, Brennan's about to hurl. So I just glide past Rogan. I do like a somersault past Rogan.
Yep.
On the highway, get out. I hurl everywhere again.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And what did Rogan do?
Rogan gets out of the car. And examined me throwing up and goes, let's talk about
Crouched down and...
He was really concerned because he's, how many times you thrown up? I go, weekly, nonstop.
Yeah.
He goes, have you seen a doctor? I went, no, too busy to see a doctor.
I text Bryan, I go, what did the doctor say? He goes, just too busy, bro. I sure didn't see him. Too busy?
I got to go see one. Too much to do. I really got to go see one. But I leave town Thursday.
Stomach issues are confusing too. Like, because a lot of times doctors will be like, yeah, well, could be a bacteria thing, could be an acid thing. That's what they say to you. I've been to doctors for that stuff, and they're like,
I don't know what to do. I definitely need to see a doctor because maybe they can figure it out. Maybe put a tube down there, something. So let's do something. I don't know what to do though because it's not good. Like I'm constantly not feeling great all the time. So it's not good.
Have you tried?
Not ate crackers and fucking chugged Pepto-Bismol.
Have you tried, and this is not even an ad for it, but when I was nauseous and I took that Total Gut Health, I took it for like a week and it cured me.
It went away?
I wonder if there's a misbalance
thing
in your gut, like a bacterial balance?
To last this long, though, and since I've stopped coffee and I've stopped real acidic foods,
yep.
It should be going away. But
I don't know.
I need to see a doctor. I really do. I just don't know when I'm going to do it.
Yeah. But I feel like, can't you control it when you eat? Like, are you, because you're eating, you said you hadn't eaten.
I hadn't eaten. I mean, I ate that giant lunch, the best meal of my life.
Oh, you did?
And that got me through, to whenever, but.
What time was it, though? When was the last time you had eaten?
It was like 2, and then my show's at 10.
Well, that's 8 hours.
Yeah.
And it's nothing but acid.
I know, but to throw up off that's weird.
Not necessarily.
I've never had that problem. I used to fast all the time, remember?
Yeah.
No coffee.
Your body changes as you get fucking older, bro.
Yeah, I need to see a doctor. Straight up, I need to see a gastrologist.
Gastronomic.
Weird, right? I need to see a stomach doctor. A stomach doctor.
I have the guy. I gave
a tummy doctor.
I gave you his number.
I need a tummy doctor.
You need a tummy doctor.
I
got a bum tummy.
God, yeah.
Hey, Doc, you got a bum tummy?
I got to figure it out, man.
Got some swirly stuff going on my tum.
I got to figure it out.
Tum.
Went to the fights. I'll tell you what was interesting. As we're in the car headed to the fights, I'm thinking, I remember, it puts me in a weird space. It brings back memories because I was in the car and we're going to the arena. I remember being in that same exact car headed to the arena just like that. Never fought in Boston, fought in New Jersey. Or anywhere, but you're in those same cars and you're headed there and you're watching people like live their lives and you're going to fight another grown man in the cage. It's such a weird feeling.
That's a weird.
And
it's an extreme.
It brought me back to that, just being like, God, I remember I'd be in that car just being like, oh my God, what am I doing, man?
Yeah.
And you're looking at people like, God, I wish I was them just strolling around, having a nice meal, just hanging out. But yeah, so I get kind of quiet. My brother and Todd knew right away. I get kind of quiet. But then went to the garden. I forget what it's called. The something garden down there. What is it?
TD Garden?
TD Garden, yeah. TD Garden where the Boston Celtics play.
Yeah.
Went there. We got there just in time for the main card. Not a great card.
Not a great
card at all, matter of fact. Not a great card at all. But I'll be the first one to say I was dead wrong about Francis Ngannou. Hold on. Yeah. Dead wrong. I was dead wrong. Bryan was spot on, which was hilarious.
Yeah, your tweet. I had the benefit of hearing from other people who trained with Francis that his striking wasn't as high level, very powerful, but a little bit telegraphy. So I had that benefit of the doubt.
So this isn't a benefit, but I had this from the most legit source you can think of without giving away their name.
Okay.
That after the fight, it came out that Francis decided not to do any wrestling for this camp. Okay. And he thought he was just going to walk in there and knock Stipe out in the first round without any wrestling or grappling. Yeah, no. He decided to do no wrestling, just striking. At the UFC Institute, he only hit mitts.
What? See, that's very strange because your tweet really made me laugh where you were like, does the UFC training center not have wrestling or treadmills? I was dying.
Zero wrestling,
his cardio just was not there, of course.
What was right when it started, I was so nervous for Stipe. Yeah. Don't get twisted. Yeah. I'm always rooting for Stipe. Stipe is a friend of mine. Stipe was a former training partner. I was rooting for Stipe. Yeah. I did not think he was going to win this fight. I'll be the first one to say that.
Because Francis is such a liability in the beginning.
Yeah, and Stipe does eat shots, and Stipe did get hit, but it did not matter. Stipe is the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Yeah.
So when I was watching the fight,
I'm going to contend with you on that. I'm looking forward to it. Keep going.
So when Stipe first shot in, and I saw, and Francis pushed him off, stuff like that, what I look for is the technique. Where's his foot placement, his hips, and his hand placement is at. And I went, oh, he doesn't know how to wrestle. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like with Overeem, who tried to pin him against the cage and he quickly reversed it. Yeah. That's not wrestling really. But then when Stipe shot in, I saw
there was no
the way he reacted. Oh, he has no wrestling. And I looked at my brother. I went, oh, he's fucked. Yeah. And my buddy Todd, my agent, bets on all the fights, and he took Stipe. And I go, you're gonna win. And this is probably 2-3 minutes in the fight. I went, oh, you're gonna win, man, by decision. I bet.
Yeah,
by decision. Yeah. I walked out during the beginning of the fourth round. We all got up and left. And when I'm leaving, the crowd's like, "What the fuck? The shop is so soon on. This one's over, fellas. Everyone can leave. This one's over."
It was.
Yeah.
And I there are a couple things that went through my own. One was that he's been fighting only for 4 years, which I didn't realize how short of a time that is. A freak athlete, but when I was watching him, what little I know about just also foot placement when you're throwing shots, very powerful. He's got that. He throws that left.
Not technical though.
Not technical. Bringing that up.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Yeah. I would even argue. I don't think he's a once in a lifetime athlete.
No,
I don't think that.
I hear you. I think that's.
I don't even think that.
Just incredibly powerful with a lot of fast twitch muscle.
I think he is and I don't know how much fast twitch muscle he has compared to an NFL athlete now.
Okay.
And I know it sounded like, dude, you're all up on it. I was when he knocked out over and stuff like that.
You saw him fight a really good
until he
fighter.
beat Orlovsky and over him, I wasn't on the train. Before that went, he's Chuck Congo with braids. Remember? And me and Rogan arguing.
You were always
like,
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think he's a once in a lifetime athlete. After seeing that, and even before when he defended takedowns, when he would lunge and throw that right hand, I went, what is that?
Right.
I don't think he's one. Is he a good athlete? Correct. Could he compete in the NFL? Not a fucking shot. Nowhere near the athletes of those guys.
Yeah.
Not even close. After I saw that, the way his anti-wrestling, his cage work, his cardio, his explosiveness, how that went straight out the window.
Yes.
But
it went right out the window. Yeah.
Within the first 2 minutes.
Yes.
And now people go, well, let's not write off Francis. It's not that I'm writing Francis off. It's
you saw a blueprint. You saw a very clear blueprint for how to beat him every time.
Correct.
I mean, if you're not going to wrestle, I'll just take you down.
And I talked to Verdum, I talked to Verdum while we were there, and I went, man, I hope you get the winner. And he goes, yes. And after seeing that, I went, oh, well, the blueprint's out. Even if I'm not a world-class wrestler, I can take Francis down. I could have 1 year of wrestling in high school and he's in trouble.
That's right.
Let alone a guy like Verdum
he's got
who can grapple his ass up. Yeah. I think Verdum, I looked, you bring up the rankings, it's not a pretty picture for that man.
Not at all.
Unless they give him the exact matchups he needs. It's going to get nasty.
I would even suggest, and Stipe did this, waiting at the edge of the pocket when Francis does those lunging shots.
Striking with
boom, boom, you step back, boom,
Stipe
and hit him.
Blasted
yes, he did.
Stipe almost knocked him out.
Yes, he did. And he'll get knocked out, too. I think that it was very clear that he's had 4 years of fighting and maybe not even the greatest tutelage. He's just so powerful that he got by on that. But I think a lot of guys are going to figure this out.
You want to know what else is alarming? His corner. His corner forgot his water and stool. Wow. They forgot his water. They just put towels on him in between rounds.
Wow.
And then, so when I was fighting, if I told my cornerman, oh, we're not doing any wrestling this camp. I'm fighting Noguera, or I'm fighting, name another wrestler.
An All-American. I didn't know Steve was All-American D1. Did you know that?
Yeah, Cleveland State. I don't know if he was All-American.
I heard he was All-American. Look that up.
Cleveland State.
But he's a D1 wrestler. What?
I knew he was a D1 wrestler.
Yeah.
But if I told my coaches, hey, we're not doing any grappling, but you're fighting a wrestler, I know I'm going to knock him out. They went, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you're out of your mind.
As a matter of fact, we're going to increase our grappling because that's his best chance to win.
Yes.
He knows how hard you hit.
Yes. The whole thing is strange to me. The whole thing is. Like, and he got found out. Yeah. He fought a high level,
Division I wrestling, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he was All-American.
I heard he was.
I don't think so.
Eve told me that, but he might be wrong.
Eve Edwards?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Way to go, Eve.
Keep going. Oh, no, go up. I saw it. Hold on. Wrestler, Cleveland State. I know he's a Golden Gloves champion. No.
Very good
he
boxing.
Was in Division I.
Very good boxing.
He outstruck him, man. He outstruck him. But, and it was so funny how, I was surprised. I have zero problems being wrong. Again, this is why a lot of analysts, I don't refer to myself as an analyst, was like, a lot of guys don't make picks because they don't want the blowback. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't care, man.
Right.
I do not care. Oh, Shab, you're so wrong. Oh, I thought you knew what you're talking about. Oh, my bad. I had no idea.
He knocked everybody out.
I had no idea. Francis just plays grab ass at the UFC Institute. I had no idea. He hits mitts and fucking grabs everyone's cheeks while he rolls through the office.
Right.
I had no idea he doesn't wrestle.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
And you had no idea he was doing probably zero cardio work. Right? I mean, he got so exhausted.
That tweet,
he looked like he was drunk. I was like, and I don't want to be disrespectful to him. But he
No, me
looked,
neither. I like
he
the guy.
looked. He looked.
It's okay to be critical.
He was so exhausted.
So exhausted.
And
so was Stipe. But
this is the
that's
other
a
thing.
champion's mindset.
So Stipe may have had an adrenaline dump. Like he got hit. I don't know what happened. But I'm
getting
gonna
hit
tell
like
you
that
this.
will ruin your cardio. Getting hit like that fucks up your cardio.
Why is that?
It's just the recovery and the energy
Right.
to compose yourself and come back. Like it's hard to get your breath. Like
Sure.
getting rocked
Sure.
will fuck up your cardio.
Sure it will.
So and you're getting hit by the hardest man in the world.
You get nervous. You're terrified.
How about when Dana goes to give Stipe the belt and Stipe grabs it and gives it to his coach?
Wow.
Because he felt, I think he felt disrespected. I felt like he thought that the UFC was, riding and dying on Francis. Kind of, they put all their eggs in his basket.
Yeah.
Now, to the UFC's defense, Stipe to me is the greatest heavyweight in the UFC of all time, but he's never been that huge pay-per-view draw. So how do you get the guy to be the big draw? I do the same thing I did with Aldo. They need a rivalry.
They need a rivalry.
They need something like that. Yeah. So you build up the contender to try and sell those pay-per-views. So I get what they're doing there, but you gotta take care of the champ.
I'll tell you who's going to beat Stipe.
Kane.
That's right. And I'll tell you why he's going to beat Stipe. Kane's a better wrestler or as good a wrestler. Kane, I believe, is
better
as good
wrestler.
a striker.
He's a better wrestler.
Yep. And I think, and we all
Kane's
know that Kane doesn't get tired. And
here's the only problem with that,
B.
Here's the only problem with that. And I agree with you style-wise. If it's a healthy Kane, is a nightmare.
Yep.
Kane, but if you compare Stipe's record to Kane's, I think Stipe right now is the best UFC heavyweight of all time.
Finishes everybody.
Yeah, finishes everyone. And you look at his roster and then what he did to Francis, no one thought he could do all that stuff. And he's the most successful UFC champion of all time. You know that? Heavyweight of all time. The most successful. But Kane's injuries are so bad. You know he has a cage around his spine now.
I didn't know that.
It's hard for him to train a ton back to back.
That's a huge problem.
When I heard that,
that's a real bummer.
When I heard he's at
he has a cage around his spine. Wow, that's a big problem. That's a real big problem. I don't know what that.
Now let's say that doesn't. None of that matters, and he can train full time. And we have 100% Kane versus 100% Stipe. I think Kane does everything that Stipe does a little better.
Yes, so do I.
I think Kane, a healthy Kane,
and his cardio is ridiculous.
Ran off with the best of all time. But due to injuries, Stipe's had a better career.
You got to give it up.
And that's why Stipe's number one.
And you do have to put into account people's ability to deal with
think if Stipe and Kane were to fight soon, Stipe beats them.
Yeah. Because
after hearing that.
Yeah. Because Kane can't train the way he used to. Because Kane has a cage around his spine. Because there are a lot of
all the years it's built up, and it's hard for him to train, and he's injured, and we don't know how much he wants to do it anymore. And there's all this stuff that builds up. So
but he was there, right? He was in Boston,
cornering Daniel. He's in the back cornering Daniel.
Okay.
But he is going to fight this year. But to me, it's like, which version of Kane do we get?
Yeah.
From what I hear, it's not the version we're thinking of.
Who do they?
I hope it is. Kane's one of my favorite fighters.
Who do they give him?
He does not get the champ right away.
No.
And we have the same agent. Matter of fact, he would not fight the champ right away. Because he's been out so long. Yeah. He would take a warm-up fight. When I put warm-up, that's quote, still in the top 6, top 8 guy.
Yeah, he's still getting
But the heavyweight division's so old, you're probably getting more of a... You're not fighting Stipe after you're taking all that time off.
Right.
You're not fighting Francis after all that time. Although, if I'm Kane, I go for Francis.
You go for Francis, of course, because you just...
Cakewalk.
Because you take him
down.
If
I'm Stipe,
you
cakewalk.
Take him down.
Oh, here's an ankle pick. And I think Kane finishes him.
Yeah, I do too.
This is how you beat Francis.
Now, Francis...
Wrestling!
Yeah. Francis clearly has to go... He has to go immerse himself into the best wrestling camp. He should go to Azerbaijan.
No, he needs to move
Armenia,
to AK.
Just go to Russia.
No, he needs to move to AK, or he needs to adopt Khabib.
Yeah, adopt Khabib.
Adopt Khabib.
Go,
have him live with you full time. Yes. Pay his goddamn
Call
bills.
Khabib's dad and uncle.
Yes.
And throw yourself at their feet and say, please teach me everything.
And then they bring in a big grizzly bear like Khabib did.
That's right.
You're going to learn like that.
That's right.
Now you're going to go away for a very long time.
You're going to go away.
You know how Bane had that weird Legion of Shadows that he took Batman through when he broke his back?
Go ahead up there.
That's you, but you Batman.
Get used to Dagestani food, living in the mountains. It's not going to be
underground.
Easy.
Here,
and
this
you
is
will
what's
be
going to
running.
hurt Francis.
Yeah.
Nope, this is what's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Your cardio is going to take a little bit of hit because we got to break your back. We got to humble you, break your back like Batman, and we're going to put you on down that tube. Now you're going to learn the ways of Kazakhstan.
You're going to be running hills. Not a lot of women. You're going to be running hills. And then you're going to be wrestling all day long. That's right.
Did the UFC Institute run out of EPO? What the fuck we doing? What are we doing? Do we not have oxygen mask
So
there?
funny that I have treadmills.
Yeah, how about the James Kimball? Shout out James Kimball. I love you, man. You know this. I'm always just joking. I love everything about all the fighters, the UFC, all that stuff, somewhat. So when I made that comment, I'm just trying to make people laugh, man. Obviously, the guy has cardio and wrestling issues.
Sure.
I'm not being mean. No. I'm not. It's whatever.
To an extent,
I called the fight wrong.
To an extent, he earned that.
I called the fight wrong, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
And so James Kimball reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, man," because he put that, and then he goes, "Matter of fact, we do have treadmills. We have the best in the world. We have the Woodways and this.
We got everything."
And then we started DMing back and forth. He's like, "You got to come out and check it out, man." And I went, "Dude, I swear, I'm literally just trying to make people laugh. I'm just joking, man." Yeah. I said, "What you guys do is great.
It's a great training center.
I said, "Sure, Conor didn't have cardio in his fight, and sure, Francis didn't, but you'll figure it out. Listen, running underwater is the wrong way to do it.
It's the wrong way to do it.
Running underwater ain't working.
Right. Run on a road the way the old school boxers did it. And also, I would imagine that who are the wrestlers? Is Randy Couture out there?
But see, my joke really doesn't even make sense because the UFC Institute, what they do is they supply all the things to get you to the fight as healthy as possible.
Sure. Yeah.
So there's rehab. There's the dunk
Your training camp is separate.
There's the ice, the cryotherapy. There's therapists everywhere. It's recovery and to make sure you're the best possible athlete to get you the fight. There's no other place in the world like this.
Right.
It's state of the art. They have all the experts on hand. They have meal prep. They have nutritionists. They have weight cutting experts. They have everything for you to get the best fighter to the night of the fight. Mm-hmm. They do not supply wrestling coaches, head coaches, striking coaches.
That's your
you
camp.
bring in that's your camp. If you want to do your training camp, they have nothing to do with that. So my joke doesn't make sense. It was funny, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So let's make that clear.
He goes back to France. I think his training camp is France. The kickboxers in France, all those giant dudes. I don't know.
There's a lot to do there. But the heavyweight division is older. But a guy like Derek Lewis, the Black Beast, who has a massive double leg, would probably beat Francis.
Yeah.
Anyone with any experience of wrestling from elementary school would beat Francis probably.
100%.
Now, if he hits you, you're gonna be in trouble. But when we say a guy was exposed, and it's all learning. It's all learning.
It's all learning.
Because you look at the co-main event with DC and Özdemir. It's actually Özdemir, not Özdemir. It's Özdemir.
Özdemir.
Yeah, Özdemir. When you look at that, Özdemir put on a fight.
Yeah,
Özdemir was playing for keeps.
Yeah, he did.
Had great wrestling takedown defense against DC, a world-class Olympic wrestler.
Yep.
He showed, heart there. When his back hit the ground, DC's heavy, and he obviously got finished, but I thought he put up a great fight. I thought DC was in some trouble.
I'll tell you who else beats Ngannou. DC. DC could go right up right now and beat Ngannou.
DC Francis?
Oh, yeah.
DC fucking slaps him all over the round and would finish him.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you think of DC Stipe? I think the chances DC Stipe happening are so much more likely than Stipe Kane.
Yeah. That's legit too, and
I think it's a great fight.
I do too. I think it'd be a great test on Stipe. Stipe's a lot bigger, but not that much bigger. Stipe came.
That weight cut kills DC, man.
It does, right?
Kills him.
Yeah. Look, man. I've always said this about DC. I've said this from day one. To me, because I've seen him, what he looks like physically. Obviously, a great athlete, but just he to me is the most impressive. In many ways, the most impressive fighter to step in the octagon. In what he's been able to do, he's lost twice to the same guy, and everything else he's won. And he's taken on everybody. And Gustafsson gave him a fucking hell of a fight, still beat him. So his striking is underrated. His wrestling, we already know what that's about.
His striking looked good. I think
it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight with, I think it would come down to cardio.
Here's my thing, B. What else would you do at light heavyweight? Who would you want to see DC fight? I don't want to see him fight Jimmy Manawa. I don't want to see him fight OSP. Gustafsson, I guess. Gustafsson just had shoulder surgery. He's out for quite some time.
Yeah, he's out for a while.
So if you're DC and you say 2018 is your last year fighting, it doesn't forget light heavyweight. Oh, and not to mention,
I know who
John Jones is about to come back. So do you want to stay there and fight him again?
I'll tell you who I'd like to see.
Because he's just not going to beat him.
I'd like to see DC fight. I've always wanted to see DC fight Yoel Romero.
That's an interesting fight.
I've always wanted to see these two wrestlers go at it. Yoel's a higher level wrestler, actually. I don't know about
that. Just will never happen though, because Yoel's a middleweight. But I mean, he could probably make 205. But I think you're going to see a Stipe versus DC. I do.
I think it's a great fight.
I think it's the only fight for DC.
I think it'd be an amazing way for DC to
Again,
seal his
but
legacy. If DC beats Stipe, oh my God. Oh my God.
I know. So he's still one of the greatest of all time, but if he beats Stipe, he's still,
What do you think happens there? Stipe's boxing is very impressive to me, but
Stipe's power could be trouble for DC, but DC's never lost that heavyweight Grand Prix champion.
Dude, he picked John.
I would. Oh man, when the fuck am I gonna stop doubting Stipe? I don't know if because I've trained with him. I don't know what it is. The DC would be a tough matchup for Stipe.
Well, I would say
maybe Stipe can wrestle his ass off. Stipe's a big dude. Sure. Stipe's beat better strikers.
Yes. But
and he's heavy.
I think,
and he can wrestle his ass off.
I'll tell you why I put my money on
DC has cardio. For 5 rounds, the cardio is going to be an issue.
Yes, dude. Yes, and you have to give. That is such a huge
X factor. The pressure DC can do for 5 rounds is insane.
You told me yourself. You sparred with him. He just keeps coming forward.
No matter what.
Keeps coming forward.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Granite chin too. Granite chin.
Comes forward. Still.
And if he gets a single leg, there's no one in the UFC who could defend a single leg from DC.
No,
it ain't happening.
No.
Maybe John Jones like what?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. You're not back yet.
Yeah.
But I look at the division. It's like, all right, what's next for Stipe? He needs to take some time off. He needs to take time off after a fight like that.
Stipe does after getting concussed.
Yeah, he got hit a bunch of times. Yeah. So he needs to take some fight off. Unless Kane's going to come back. Other than that, do you want to see him fight Fabricio again? Seen it. Do you want to see him fight Overeem again? Seen it.
No.
Want to see him fight Francis?
No.
Seen it. Want to see him fight Mark Hunt? Seen it.
I think the DC Stipe fight is so intriguing, and I think it'd be the most incredible cherry on the top of a great Sunday of a career for.
Agree, brother.
Wow.
Great fight.
Wow.
Great fight.
God, that gets me
excited.
excited.
Bring up that Boston card, Chin. The card itself was not good. The crowd was restless. The crowd was kind of bored. You know what the best fight of the card was?
Are you talking? What's his name? Batter?
No, the best fight of the card was Cater. Yeah, Cater versus Burgos.
Yeah, I agree. And so
Cater's Calvin Cater is a guy from Boston. And then Burgos is a guy from the Bronx who's undefeated.
You know, Calvin Cater comes from a really rich family, like super wealthy. Like as in he's so rich that he bought 2 fight divisions.
Jesus
he
Christ.
Owns promotion.
Have you seen that man's eyes?
No.
First team cutie pie.
Oh, he's a cutie pie.
He's 145 pounder, so that's a mark.
But he's about 5'11". And he's also, by the way, he's also a big 45er. He's all muscle. But forget all that. I was so impressed with him because the dude he fought, Burgos, had some beautiful striking and amazing head movement. I was like, is anybody watching this guy Shane?
But got lit up a little bit on the feet.
He ultimately did because he stood right there and had so much confidence in his ability to slip punches and come back.
I'll tell you, I felt bad
he's
for
the real deal.
I'll tell you who took the biggest L of the night besides Francis. Obviously, we know he can't wrestle and has no cardio. The biggest L of the night is that Francimar Barroso who fought Villante. John Villante. I felt bad for John because he was trying to fight and Francimar was just not doing shit. And whatever judge gave it 28-29 should literally be put to sleep.
Wow.
And I mean put to sleep like a dog, not like just put to sleep in a chokehold.
Yep.
Like you should not be working.
Yep.
Even John was laughing. He's like, "What split decision?"
So weird.
That was one of the worst fights I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that was, and
that Rob Font Thomas Almeida fight was good.
Went out, huh?
Oh my God, he got starched.
Damn.
But the card in general, not great.
Right.
But
can we jump over to Bellator? Did you see that fight?
I did. You see all the fights? You see my boy Aaron Pico with the body shot knockout in 30 seconds?
I did not see him do that.
The phenom, the LeBron James of MMA. Did you see the body shot knockout in 35 seconds? I
didn't see that part. I only saw because I was watching the UFC. I only saw
Rory.
Yeah.
Rory had a fight on his hands. Lima is no punk.
No. I gave that fight to Lima. All due respect, I did.
A few people did.
We'll get into that, but I'd love to see the highlight of this kid.
Oh, the body shot.
Who did he fight?
It doesn't matter.
Shane Crutchin. Let's see if this video works here.
Wow.
This is just highlights. All right.
Porada.
Here it is.
There we go. Oh my God.
That must have hurt so bad. Look at this freak. Look at that little freak.
What is he doing there?
I don't know. It looks like a weird dance.
Toro the bull, your.
Oh, well.
He's a
Listen,
monster.
no one's watching for his dance moves. Boom!
Oh my God.
Hit him hard as shit.
Dude, I know what I'm doing in my next street fight.
How badass is Aaron Pico?
Oy, oy, oy.
Chael Sonnen, my boy, got the win.
Yes, he did.
Now he's
Yes,
fighting
he
the winner,
did.
Frank Mir Fedor.
Chael, people forget maybe they don't forget, but was an Olympic alternate, Greco-Olympic alternate.
I don't think people forget.
High-level
He's just
wrestler.
long in the tooth.
Long in the tooth.
I don't think they forget.
Long in the tooth. But, he seems to be loving fighting, so. Yeah, so with the Rory McDonald fight, there are a couple things that I was struck by. People talk about how big Lima was and is when he's not fighting, and yeah, he's a giant man. But goddamn,
not that much bigger than Rory. Rory's
God,
big.
is he good? Yeah, Rory's
Lima's
big
a
too.
nightmare.
But he's so good in those low kicks when he and there were a couple times where Rory was making those shots. He reversed, got on top of Rory, kicked his leg out. When you kick someone's leg out the way he did, isn't that a knockdown? Is that a 10-8 round typically?
No.
You wouldn't score it that way? Okay.
No, I wouldn't.
But those kicks were simply impossible. They forced Rory to dive into the double every time that would happen and forced him to wrestle.
Rory's finally a world champion.
Yeah.
Finally a world
World
champion.
champion.
A lot of people think he's the best welterweight on the planet. And they think Bellator for the first time has the best fighter in that division ever.
Yeah. I what do you think? Did you think that he won, or did you think that...
I thought he won.
Yeah?
I thought it was a close fight. I knew it was going to be a dog fight because
Yeah.
Lima's entire legacy was riding on it. He felt disrespected. But, that's exactly what I wanted out of your title fight. I think, Roy's the kind of the one signing that the UFC's done of someone in their prime like this that's worth the salt,
Yeah.
He's world champion. He went in, he had a tough fight against their champion.
Yeah.
He got the belt, it's paying off,
Yeah. Is there been backlash? Has there been a lot of uproar about that decision?
Not
Or no?
really.
It's been kind of quiet.
Yeah.
They have so much respect for Roy. It's like, oh, okay, well,
No one got cheated.
Yeah.
It's different when someone gets cheated.
That's right. That's right.
When someone gets cheated,
They're
Holly did
both
against
incredible
Durant,
fighters. They're both incredible
It's different when
fighters.
someone gets cheated. Look at that pick.
You got two of the greatest. I mean, those two, you don't get better. Do you get better than those fucking guys?
You're gonna get a trilogy out of these guys.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna get.
Yeah. It'll be the ultimate test. But I don't know, how do you get better than those two? I mean, as far as complete fighters, all around mixed martial artists, it's ridiculous. That's going to be a hell of a trilogy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I think they fought a few times.
Yeah.
Few times.
Yeah.
Let me take a piss though.
Let's go do that, buddy.
We're back from a hot piss take.
We're back from a hot piss.
Shot a new podcast called Piss Take.
We're back from a golden shower, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I wept under some piss.
What'd you do this weekend, Chin?
My weekend was not that great.
Why?
My mom. Well, so we'll pass by me real quick, but my mom's appendix burst,
Oof.
and that's pretty bad.
But
So
they took it out. It's good to go, right?
Emergency surgery. So right now we're more like watching her because she was in the hospital. We were with her for 2 days in the hospital and then back at home. So we're just watching for complications because she's older.
Yeah.
And once it bursts, it changes everything.
It does?
Really?
Yeah.
How old is she?
69, 70.
So not terribly old though.
Older though. So when you're a kid,
It's
it's
a
a pretty
problem.
common surgery, but
Yeah.
when it bursts, everything changes because
In other words,
everything starts seeping into
A lot of
your-
bacteria and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And yeah.
So how's she doing?
Right now, she seems a little bit better, but we're watching her
Yeesh.
every hour. So
Sorry, man. That's a bummer.
thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
MJ?
Yeah.
Nothing
Nothing
crazy.
crazy. Just
MJ
chill.
says nothing crazy. We're not being told all the goods, and it's okay because we're just kept out of the loop. At
Yeah,
the
we
end
are.
of the day,
We're out
you
of
and
the
I
loop.
are out of the
We're
loop.
out of the cool
Never
kids
get
club.
invited to anything. It's just
Nothing.
a bummer. That's all right.
Well, good luck with your mom, Chin.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
man.
What do you got, brother, for current events?
First one is a comic that got attacked on stage. I wonder if you guys know this guy, comedian Steve Brown.
I don't.
You don't? Okay, this is the worst thing I've ever seen as far as an attack.
Let me see.
So, let me just throw the story at you real
yeah.
quick. So, this guy that's obviously rushing at Steve, he was just sitting in the audience and just kind of dull-faced. And so the comic goes, "What's wrong with you? Like, why are you even in here if you're not going to laugh?" And this guy just went off on him. So,
So the black guy is the heckler.
black guy is a heckler attacking the black comic.
Okay, let's see
So
what
check it
happens
out.
there. And this is an open mic, right?
No. This is his actual set
Oh, wow.
in South Carolina.
Yikes.
Oh, shit. They're like squaring
Yeah.
up.
So the guy with the brown pants is the attacker. The light brown pants.
Oh shit! He grabs the mic stand. Oh my god! Holy shit!
So he's swinging at him with a mic stand.
Dude, he's trying to kill him.
Yeah.
That's assault with a deadly weapon. Which one is the comic?
The one that's
the one not
all black.
swinging.
Yeah, the one not swinging. So the guy with the light brown
Hey,
pants
man,
is the attacker.
he's at least standing there.
Damn! Oh
yeah,
my god! He hits him.
He's defending really well.
And he got mad because that comic was roasting him.
He just said like the guy had no
Where were
expression.
the security guards?
That's
Tackle
the
that dude.
biggest reason why this guy's
Looks like
pissed
a weird
off.
club. What club is that? So I know never to go there.
Comedy House in South Carolina.
Yep, I know it.
You do?
Yeah, I'm not going there, but yeah.
Okay.
You got to get, you got to
Is that
have.
him?
This
What's
is
he
a
say
comic.
here?
Let's see.
What up, y'all? Steve Brown here. I'm sure y'all saw the video, and I'm good. I'm great. Y'all saw the skills, the duck and move.
I did, actually.
Right now, some of these comedy clubs got to be held accountable for lack of security.
I agree.
The thing
Correct.
is, the dude wasn't being heckled. Nobody was messing with him. Me and my man Marlon, we were doing a great show, and all of a sudden, the dude just got up, lost his mind. I asked him, was he okay? And then he just went from there, and I had to give him the comedian disclaimer. If you come on stage, your ass is open game. So you saw what happened. He was doing all that swinging, and I was doing the ducking. And I was, if you look at the video, I was talking to him like, dude, you're going to get tired, and I'm going to knock your ass out. I swear to God. So he saw that he wasn't getting no licks in, and that's when he started picking up stools and all that other bullshit. But, it is what it is, so...
He did keep his eyes open.
Shout out to Steve Brown.
He was moving around.
Shout out to Steve Brown.
I like Steve Brown.
And his skills.
I like Steve
I
Brown.
hope Steve Brown sells more tickets.
Me too, man.
That guy was trying to kill him, man.
Yeah, he was.
trying to kill him.
Yeah, he was. He was trying to kill him, by the way. That guy's a mess.
He also punched the security guard on his way out. That dude, the crazy guy.
Who
and
knows
then he took
who
off
knows
in a
what
car.
that guy
He's a
dealing
gangster,
with.
dude.
Who knows
That's
what
the kind of
he's
guy
dealing
that will
with.
come back and shoot you. That's a gangster.
Or he's
That's
just-
a dude who doesn't give a shit about his
It must
own
be
life.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good guy.
The woman who at the comedy house said the management would not comment on the incident. Yeah, you gotta have.
I thank God for looking out for me and giving my old ass the ability to bob and weave because this could have ended in a horrible way, and he's right.
Yeah, he did
That
good
guy was
weaving
swinging that
and
stand.
bobbing.
I'll tell you what, man. Everywhere I've been, security's been on it. The Wilbur, there's some
Oh, yeah.
there's some crazy people.
You got some Boston boys in there. Those Boston
I
boys
had the
won't
big
take-
Boston Burley boys
Oh, yeah.
handling it.
Yeah.
Oh, they do not play.
No, they didn't play. That's a bad situation, though. Damn.
God, you ever seen that one comic who knocks the guy out?
No.
Google that for me, Chin.
Comic,
YouTube
or was it a-
so the comic?
Oh, yeah,
the
I saw it.
heckler's
Oh, I
talking to
saw
him,
it.
and then the guy's friend. He goes,
Yeah.
"I'm telling you, this ain't what you want. You come up here, you can get knocked out." He's roasting his wife.
I know that guy. I know the guy who did that.
So heckler gets knocked out.
Yeah.
This guy?
Yes.
Yeah, this heckler always would be around, too. He'd always come hang out.
Really?
Yeah, he's always at clubs.
Chronic heckler?
And the guy is a good guy. I know this guy. He rescues
The
pit
heckler?
bulls. No, the comic. The comic's a good guy. He rescues pit bulls. Kind of an athletic guy.
Let me hear this, B.
Put your hands on me again. If you put your hands on me again,
Oh, this isn't what I'm talking about.
No.
again, you're gonna fucking regret it. Okay? Go sit down. Go sit down.
He's wearing he's wearing a tinfoil
No, this
hat.
guy gets kicked in the chest.
Yeah, he's wearing a tinfoil hat. Yeah, he's wearing a tinfoil hat.
Nobody likes you, bro.
I like him.
Jesus.
That's a tough place for
weird.
comedy.
He's wearing
You gonna start shooting me right now?
Boom!
What I'll tell you.
nice kick.
This is
Nice kick.
Freddie.
Nice kick. What do you mean, come on? He was coming straight at him, dummy.
Someone say, "Come on, bro." That's not the one I'm talking about.
Racist cop knocked out by Asian
No,
dude?
keep going, Chin. If the comic doesn't knock him out, it's a heckler gets knocked out by the security. He goes, "I'm telling you, say what you want, man. I got boys around here. You get up here, you get dealt with." And the guy goes, "Say one more thing about my wife," or something like that. And he says something like, "Who's fucking who?" And the guy goes to get up, and before he even gets to the stage, this security guard comes out of nowhere
Yeah.
and knocks him out.
And,
then
how
he
it
gets
should be.
roasted.
Yeah, that's how it should be. The comic's got to be there. Anyway.
Planet Hollywood.
Keep going. Keep it scrolling. Keep it scrolling. No, we don't see it. Someone has sent it to us. It's hilarious, though.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, it's always rough.
Yeah, that was bad though. A guy picking up that mic stand.
God, he's trying to kill him, man.
Yeah.
What else you got, Chin?
All right, a lot of people have been sending me this. During the Hawaii false missile alert, Pornhub did a metrics analytics thing showing how the people were watching their site. So prior to the missile, or actually when the warning came out, there was a huge drop in users, right, watching porn on Pornhub. And then as soon as...
You found God really quickly.
It was a 77% below average, below what it normally was. But then after they got the okay that it was a false missile alert, 48% above average.
Ah, cool. No missile. AJ.
There's no missile? Oh, God, yes. How about... hell yeah, there's a drop in Hawaii when we're going to die. The last thing I want to see is this porn now.
That's amazing.
Some people said they don't want the last thing people to see was that they were on porn, so they all logged off.
Hey, here's the problem. 77% drop.
Oh, that makes sense.
What's the rest of the 13% doing? Like, you know what? I'm just gonna, if we're going out, I'm just going to end it jacking off.
That's like the 14-year-old who give a shit. He's like, fuck it.
You think?
Yeah.
Or it's an old man like, if I'm going to go, want to see Asa Kara one last time to do this?
It's true, but if you die, you don't want somebody finding your computer and being like, this guy was,
They go into your. I don't think they go into all your shit.
Every time my dad looks at my computer,
hit the history,
and he goes, why is this porn? And I look at him, I go, what do you think? I said to my dad, what are you gonna do? I go, none of your business. He just looked at me. He goes, shakes his head. I was like 48. I was like,
what are you gonna do?
I'm a loser.
I want to know the people.
I swear to God, I don't watch porn that often.
Me neither.
I really don't.
I swear to God, I don't.
I very rarely watch
I want to know the people who are jacking off even though they thought the world was going to end. Who is just jacking?
I would imagine a lot of people are like, hey, the missiles are coming. We should probably fuck, huh? No condom and everything else.
Well, fucking makes sense. Like, hey, quick, let's hook up real quick before the world ends. But get on your computer and jacking off alone. Is that the way you want to go out?
I don't know. Not really. I want to be ready. Yeah.
Dead.
I want to be ready for. I don't know what I would do.
Some guy's just some lonely guy in his mom's basement. Like, if this world's gonna end, I'm just gonna pop off as many nuts as I can.
Yeah.
And then they're just exhausted. Like, take me now, take me. And then it's a fake alarm. He's like, fuck. Well, all right.
Dude, I was in college. I was at this. I was a counselor at this debate camp. Don't ask.
And
the guy I was bunking with a dude below me who was a counselor, and I just heard
he's jacking off in the room.
And then he goes, wow.
No way.
I swear to God. I went, man, come on, dude. Don't go. Yeah, wow. Don't do that.
See, that's that debate nerd shit, man. You guys can't be jacking off in the room together.
I'm above you here, bro. I don't want to hear you.
Weird. Was he like, sorry, bro?
No, I didn't say shit. I was like, I'm going to stay.
Like it never happened?
Wow. Don't say that out loud at 2 a.m.
Did he crush the debate the next day? Maybe that's his routine.
Oh, God.
He likes to bust some nuts and then...
My daughter's been waking me up every night because she hears something in the room. I'm in a dead sleep. A dead fucking sleep.
Hey, do you wake up and go, what?
I'm in a dead sleep. Daddy, I have to check my closet. Somebody's trying to get out of my closet. Nobody is trying to get out of your closet.
For the love of God, go back to sleep.
This is not the fucking Conjuring. I got to go in there. She's got all the lights on. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Your dad was a military man, right?
Yeah.
So was my dad.
Yeah.
Does your dad wake up like World War III's happening?
He never really did.
Oh, my dad, if I'm like, Papa. I'm like, oh, shit. I'd rather deal with the monster than your PTSD when I wake you up, man. You know what? I wake up the same way. I've hit friends, girlfriends before. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'll wake up swinging. So will my brother.
Dude.
I don't know what it is. I think it's because we're such in shock when we were kids. We'd wake up my dad. He'd wake up. Pee-pee stains and all. Just in his undies. Just my dad moves. And so I wake up like that now. If someone goes, Brent,
well, you feel like you have to protect your family or something, right?
I'm throwing bows, though.
Yeah, you need an early warning detection. I got to... Yeah.
Get a stick or poke me or something. Yeah, my dad used to wake up like he was a fucking Vietnam vet or some shit.
You're vulnerable when you're sleeping. Somebody comes in, does what they want. I got our buddy Jerry McFadden. You could never catch him sleeping. My buddy said in college, all the football players, no matter what time, no matter what, you were never catching him sleeping. Like as in, you'd sneak in, like they go. They'd have these
Not
beds.
happening.
They would try to really quiet. They just creak the door open, and every time they'd hear, "Hey."
Do you have an alarm at your house, right?
Yeah.
My alarm. So this was like weeks ago. So my alarm. We have guns, everything in the house, dog. Right. So the alarm went off.
Security guards, Cain Velasquez.
Yeah. Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, they're all kind of crouched. waiting.
Francis Ngannou's my security guard, but hopefully no wrestlers come and break in
A
my
robotic
house.
dog.
A
with
group of
giant
wrestlers
teeth.
break in and go, what are you going to do?
Yep.
Anyways, so we'll run around and wrestle. What are you
SEAL
going to do?
Team 6 on top of the.
No, just like a bunch of CrossFitters. Like, we're just going to run around till you're tired and take you down. Anyways, so, and then steal all Brennan's stuff. So, we didn't shut the garage door very good. Like it was locked. But you know, sometimes it locks, but it sticks against the like keys. So the wind picked up and the alarm's on. So if any doors open, the alarm. So I'm sleeping 3 a.m. The wind picked up. The alarm goes off. Well, I didn't know that. I assumed someone's breaking in. And you go into Navy SEAL mode. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
I got the fucking.
Yep.
I was so scared, man, because you think someone just, and if they're ballsy enough to come in, they're gangster.
That's right. They're
so
gangster.
I'm
So you're gonna
crawling
be in a
down.
firefight.
Yeah, I'm crawling. I'm in my fucking underoos with a giant shotgun, and it's like, God damn it, I don't want to do this, man.
No, you
I'm
don't.
yelling.
Yeah.
The cops come. The cop goes, well, did you look around there? I go, not really. I stayed on the stairs waiting for him to come out to blast him in the face. He goes,
Giant Brennan.
yeah. And then they knew who I am. He goes, yeah. The next time I'd probably look around because it looks like the wind blew your garage door open. I went, really? He goes, yeah. We're almost positive that's what happened. There's no way into here just that way. And I went, oh man, I'm embarrassed. He goes, that's all right, man.
I like the stories about, like, there was that 12-year-old girl and she would compete in shotgun, like, you know, those hip shooting, those skeet shooting things. She was like a junior national champion.
Sure.
A couple guys broke in. They had killed somebody before they came in, and they had bad intentions. She was 12. She goes, those two men have bad intentions, and they come in and they chased her upstairs. And she got the old shotgun out.
Had a competition.
She had a little talk. They had a case of lead poisoning.
You're talking about she played some Nintendo Duck Hunt.
Sure did.
With
They had
humans.
Case of lead poisoning.
Talking about Human Hunt.
Got one of them at the top of the stairs, and then another guy was at the doorway. So,
Dude, I had this cop when I was having issues at my house was breaking down how I should shoot people when they come in.
really,
Yeah, I was all,
how? First of all,
he was saying at the top of the stairs and don't turn the lights on. It's my first reaction, turn the lights on. He's like, no, don't turn the lights on. That lets them see what's going on. You know the lay of the land. Leave the lights off.
that's
I was
smart.
Like, oh, okay.
I feel that
and he
way.
goes, you want to be higher up, the higher ground, the advantage. So you stay at the top of the stairs. When they come up, boom, another one, boom. I'm like, boom, okay. very cool.
Boom. That's a guy
You're
who's dying to
scaring
kill
me.
somebody.
You're scaring the shit out of me, and you're telling me to get more guns.
scaring
I feel
me,
like
sir.
you're way too serious about things because my garage door accidentally came open. Now
Yeah.
we're going through hypothetical situations in case the fucking Armageddon comes.
Yeah. My buddy keeps a crossbow.
Slept zero that night, so I was just sitting there thinking about all the shit he
Your
told
heart's
me.
like, gadoosh.
God, man.
I was lying with a girl in my bed, and I had just broken up with my other girl who I used to live with.
Back in
but
the-
of course,
back
I
in
was
the day.
I was carrying on with her still. I was carrying on with
The old
her.
lingerer.
Yeah, I was kind of having this fling with this beautiful girl, sweet, but like so hot. Like I remember being like, "How the fuck are you this hot?" Anyway, and she was so sweet, and she.
Say sweet again, I'm gonna bust.
I know.
And if you don't wear your goddamn
Loved her.
Invisalign, I'm gonna bust.
Oh,
too. It's so distracting.
No, I lost my anchor. The anchor came off.
That's why you need
so-
metal braces, bro.
Yeah, so
No, the metal ones won't come off.
stop pushing metal braces on me, dude. I'm not walking around like
Frank Shamrock did. He had
I-
no problems.
don't care.
a
That's
good
Frank
guy.
Shamrock. And
Back to your story, though.
So the girl, my girl, I was my little 2-bedroom cottage. So I didn't have a second floor. I'm sleeping with this girl, and I just hear my window, and I just in my dream I hear, and I wake up and I think somebody's breaking in, and I go, ah! I'm screaming at the window. Then I see it's my girl. And she sees that I'm going to go. She goes, oh, that's just fucking great, you scumbag piece of shit.
Game over.
You know, I'm like, and I'm even going, ah! I'm screaming even more, ah! Now I've been
What a
caught.
nightmare.
It was a fucking nightmare. She just storms off and gets
What
in
a
her fucking
nightmare.
car. I try to chase her. It was a bad
What
situation.
a nightmare. Yeah, I hate being scared.
You know what the girl I was with said? She goes, you have a good heart, though. You felt bad. I was like,
Yeah, I
we're not
guess.
even dating anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, she has no daddy issues. No. Yeah, I don't like being scared. Like, I had an ex-girlfriend in college scare me, punched her right in the face. Hashtag me too.
Really?
Hashtag me too.
Oh, boy.
On accident.
Socked her.
Yeah, socked me right in the shower. Hate being scared, man. Gave her the old jab straight to that fucking nose.
Kiddish.
Get boosh. Why do you do that? Why'd you scare me, man?
Oh, my God.
Don't scare me. I hate that shit. We're too old for that.
I hit the wall. You ever do that when you're thinking about fighting or you're dreaming and you're about to fall asleep?
You twitch?
Yeah, good. Your arm goes, get a. My wife is wait, this is a funny story. My wife, we were like first married and I was like, let's get going. She goes, no, I cannot. I ate too much. I don't feel well. I don't want to have sex.
Oh, she's about to fart.
I go, no, I want to have sex.
She's about to fart.
Yeah, she's just a belly full of gas, probably.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, let me get a little.
Oh,
something.
hold on. She had to shit.
No, don't.
Yeah,
no.
Amanda had to shit.
No, don't say that stuff.
No, your wife had to take a big
No,
shit.
that's not the point of the story.
Oh, gotcha.
No, she did not
What kind
have
of
to
food
poop.
you got? You had Mediterranean?
I don't remember.
Indian. You had Indian.
Okay,
you guys like
fine. Indian
food.
for the
She had
story.
a bunch of curry and shit your bed.
Curry. No, so she's like sleeping, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna
come in the
jack
back
off.
door.
I'm gonna
Oh.
jack off. No, I'm not allowed to do anything because she's sleeping and
I know,
she
but
shut
I thought
me
maybe
down.
she's sleeping, so you came in through the old curry
Nope,
back door.
She shut me down. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to yank it. Just dirty.
Although you're married, but
I'm
yeah.
a gross fucking,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, lie in
You
bed.
jack
I'm gonna
off
yank,
next door.
a lazy yank. I'll do it quietly.
Your hands smell like fucking egg rolls, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, and all of a sudden she goes, she was so fucking annoying with me. She goes, Bryan. Bryan. I can't do it.
Are you jacking off?
She goes,
What kind of psycho are you?
She goes, Bryan, you're shaking the bed like the pig that you are. I was so
God,
embarrassed.
you
I was
were vigorously jacking that thing.
whatever.
What were you doing?
I wasn't. I'm just fucking messing
Were you
around.
drunk?
I said no. I go. I'm messing around. What? I don't know. I
You must have
curled
really
up.
been yanking
It's
it,
hard to
man.
embarrass me, dude.
You must have been jacking off.
I was doing.
You were using the old memory bank?
I sure was. I was doing work.
Dry,
Don't
too.
get embarrassed.
That'll do it.
Bryan, you're shaking the bed like the pig that you are. Like she called me. I was like, Jesus.
That's disturbing.
I know. And I was just messing around.
Have you ever, well, you guys are done having kids now, but have you ever seen one of those fertility clinic people?
Fertility?
Fertility, yeah. Fertility. Have you ever seen one of them?
Yeah.
They'll ask you questions that are super embarrassing in front of your girl, like, how many times are you jacking off a day?
Yeah. Because that has to do with your sperm count.
Yeah, they'll ask you all sorts of weird questions.
Don't do it.
How many times do you jack off? Excuse me, doc. Let's not say jack off. And also, can you wait till she leaves? Like, it's where are you doing it and what time of the day? Hey, man.
Do you remember
You trying to fuck up my life?
Did you ever remember my house? Did I know you when I had the house in Mar Vista where I had my separate office?
Mar Vista, no. When I met you, you were living off San Vicente.
Oh, okay.
In Brentwood.
I used to have a house where
That was a great house, by the way.
Yes, it was a
You were
great
renting,
house.
right?
Yeah, but I had an even better house in Mar Vista. So I had this house, 2-story, and the master, you could see the backyard. And and I had this incredible separate house, which was like an office.
Like a guest house?
It was
turned into a guest?
And I had a mirror behind me, and I had my desk, and so I go, I'm gonna go do some work in my office. And
By work,
you don't want to come up?
Jack off.
She goes, you don't want to come up? And I go, nah, I'm gonna do some work. And I was like, I should just do some work. I don't feel like going to lie in bed. I'm not tired. So she goes, all right. So she goes to bed. She's like, okay. So I'm like down there, and I'm like, well, you can never start work. I got work to do, but you got to procrastinate. And it's always a good idea.
I got this boner.
Well, I believe that it's before you do any work.
I get this late night boner.
Let's take a look at what YouPorn or Pornhub or XN
Possibilities are endless.
Let's just
on
see.
there. I know.
Let me see what the new videos are, because I just want to do my due diligence as an American man. That's all it is.
Gotta take a look.
I'm gonna take a peek and then get to my work.
I call it kicking the tires.
It's called kicking.
Let me kick the tires.
It's called kicking the tires.
Let me kick the tires. By kicking the tires, I mean let me jack off before I do anything.
So Old Bryan goes, can you lean? I go, well, that looks like I've got to get involved.
Fat ass,
Well,
right?
let me just take
Let
a
me
look.
guess. Fat ass with a dick in it?
100%. I go, let me take a look at that.
How dare
because
they?
How
How dare
is-
they?
First of all, how's she a porn star? Let me pay for your college.
I know.
Let me move you into my
I know.
house.
I want to reach out to her.
You're
beautiful.
You're too pretty. Why are you not on the cover
Why are you a
of
goo
every
girl?
magazine?
Why are you a goo girl and
Why-
not my girl?
Why are you a goo?
Why are you a goo girl,
Let me
not
turn
my
you from
girl?
goo girl to bride girl, right? I mean, this is. I'll move you in.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
Clean the place.
I got a separate office for you. If this couch pulls out into a bed,
If you like sucking nuts,
that's all.
suck these
You
nuts.
can't do porn like this.
No.
Let me see how dirty you get because I'm going to need to do a psychological assessment of how dirty. Oh, you're that dirty. Really? Well, that's a crazy ass. Well,
You're that dirty. Let us invite Chin over and play the 3-finger game.
That's
now.
all. That's all.
Let's get those 3 digits in the ass.
Chin will bring out the old 3 digits. Now, why? What? My pants are hot. Why is it so hot from the waist? Let me give him some
Gotta
air.
get him off. I know, and it feels so nice.
Give him some air.
Pants are restricted.
That's all.
I know.
And he's like, "Hey, let me out of here."
And then
Let
as
me
soon
see
as
what's
that
up
breeze
there.
touches your genitals, my dick goes, all right.
Right. Well, he's already going, "Hey, what are you watching? Let me take a look."
He's almost like a heckler in the crowd.
Yeah.
He goes, you know what?
Yep.
I want attention.
Yep.
Now I got to give him attention.
That's all. And I'm ignoring him. And he's like, "Let me the fuck out." He's getting more and more angry.
And by
Get
angry-
me out.
Oh, and by angry, you mean rock hard.
Yeah, I mean rock hard.
Especially if you catch just a glimpse of that porn, where it goes video suggested, and I go,
no.
I like girls with fat asses.
That's all.
I like when there's 2 cocks.
That's all.
All right, now you're speaking my language.
That's all. 2 cocks and a fat ass.
Yeah, then I scroll down and go, well, how'd you know I like the goo girl stuff? It's like you guys know exactly what I'm looking for.
What is this, an algorithm?
All right, is that also Akira's best of? I'm going to watch that.
Well, you got to take a look at it. You know her. That's all. Make sure everything's all right. So
I haven't checked in with her in a while.
I get
Try
to
see what
work.
she's doing.
I get to work because he's like, "Come on." So I'm like, "All right, real quick," because then I got to get to work. So
Yeah,
I
give
get
him
to
some
work.
attention. Yeah, you don't want to neglect
Yeah.
it, dude.
Well, I had a little spy up in the second floor up there. I had a
Your
little
wife
spy.
lets you jack off
Well,
in the
she could
office?
see. She looked through the window. And she goes. She could see my computer because it was reflecting the mirror
Some
behind
porn.
me. So
Some
she goes,
porn.
"That motherfucker." Then she sees me just chugging away. I mean, that's really
Just some
attractive.
nasty, like, black porn or something.
Whatever it was, that's attractive though. How when you're 40-something shitty
Oh,
husband?
babe, I'm going to do some work.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do some work and not come up and take care of business. I just.
What a bum.
As I'm
God bless
tugging.
Amanda.
She's amazing.
God, no, hold on. She deserves some sort of fucking stipend or every month for dealing with your shit.
I'm a piece of shit.
You are.
She comes in and goes. I just hear the door go, "Gang!" She just barks. She goes, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" And I go, "I'm what?"
Is your dick out?
I go, I'm reading the New York Times. She goes, "I can see the mirror. Are you serious?" Dead serious. She goes, "I don't even know what to say." And she just turns
What
around
could you say?
and walks out.
What
I
can
was
you
like,
do there?
"Sorry.
My bad, babe.
Sorry.
I'll be up in a minute. Let me finish this.
Be right up."
Let me finish this project.
I waddle upstairs. I'm like, "Hey." She goes, "Oh, please."
Oh.
Pillow over the head. Gross. I was like, I crawl in
Amanda
the
deserves
bed.
a monthly stipend from the government.
A ball of shame.
She deserves a fucking... She should get an Academy Award every year for dealing with your
Dude,
shit.
I was just a ball of shame. Fuck me.
What else? You ever got caught jacking off, Jen?
Never, luckily.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
I'm going to hire some spies to catch you. What else you got, Jen?
at least people know who I really am.
Do
Thanks to
they,
the
though?
podcast.
All right. Texas judge, during a deliberation for a trial with a sex trafficker, he popped in before the jury could say that the person was guilty. He said, "God told me that she's not guilty."
Wow.
And he tried to change the jury's mind.
Wow.
The judge
He
said
should
that?
not
The
be a
judge.
judge. He doesn't
Right?
have the right to be a judge.
And then she was eventually, the jurors were like in shock and everything, but they did try her as guilty. And then she's serving 25 years in prison.
Oh, she must have done some serious shit then.
She was trafficking her niece.
Oh, yeah. Well, she should die.
God, well, that judge should
This
have
is the
also...
judge.
Look at that fucking creep. You know what he jacks off to? You ready?
Yeah.
Little boys.
Exactly.
That's what the fuck he
That's
does.
a very
And he
strange-
says God tells him to do it.
What
And that man
weird-
has a lot of power over a lot of people.
Wow.
That man's as big as a criminal as the people he...
I was going to say, dude,
God.
child trafficking case. All right.
Wow.
Man. Wait, Perez was arrested.
Sold the girl, then 15 to 30-year-old man who would end up impregnating the girl. Wow. There were jurors who were physically sick, crying, and distraught.
His name is Robinson, Judge Robinson.
Wow.
Wow.
That judge should be put down and also castrated. And then
He
also
said
have
he
to
didn't think
catch
she was guilty. Then he left.
because God did it.
He's a strange dude. It sounds like he's
How's
got
that guy
some
get the
big
judge?
problems.
How's
I don't know.
that guy get to be a
He'll
judge?
probably get disbarred for that.
Hopefully. It's a good old boys
The judge is
club.
not supposed to tell you that.
No.
Judge is not
Hell
supposed to
no.
say that.
Judge?
Yeah.
You know what kind of power those fucks have?
He's allowed. He tells you what evidence to look at and what you shouldn't look at.
That guy's one notch above, Harvey Weinstein. All right, what else you got, Chin? Did you shave your head again? It looks shorter.
I did. A little closer
You
to
do
the
it
edge.
yourself or you went to a barber?
I always cut my hair myself.
He likes to bring it close to the bone.
Yeah.
How do you do the back?
Mirror. Fade it up.
You fade it yourself too?
Yeah.
Damn, son, you can cut hair?
I can cut hair.
Shit, I need a fade, son.
Dude, I need
I leave for the Grammys on Thursday. You know what? My stylist, Warren, I love this guy, stylist for all these people. He goes, here's what I'm thinking for the Grammys. And I go, please tell me it's not black, because the Golden Globes are all black, so it's not fun. He sent me pictures. Immediately I thought, A, love it. It's loud. And there's a turtleneck involved. Love it.
Oh, boy.
But B, I'm going to get roasted that's the first thing that goes through my mind is I'm going to get roasted so bad by D'Elia, Rogan, and Bryan.
That's right.
Definitely doing it though.
All right.
And then I'm going to post a video calling you guys out.
All right.
I'm going to send you the idea and you're going to laugh your ass off.
I'm going to freak out.
Yeah. It's my stale, but you're going to
love
freak
it.
out. You're going to freak out.
The only reason you get away with it is because you're a fighter.
I don't know.
Big ears. Your cauliflower ears, they work.
I don't know, man.
You're softening your edges. Go on.
Sorry. Carry on, Chin. I can't believe you cut your own hair. I've never cut my own hair.
Yeah, since I was like in junior high.
Brian cuts his own hair, but he fucks it up.
I did, and I gotta figure it out. I got all my own hair just now. I did it this morning.
Because only you know your your grooves in your head, little dips and everything. So
For
it's
sure,
easier when
pay
you know
someone to
it.
do it, dude.
I'd rather do my
I
own.
used to shave my
Yours
head
looked
just
really
like that.
good. That's
Thanks,
really
man.
good.
Yeah,
man.
I used to always shave my head just like that.
When did you stop shaving your head?
Just for the Goldbergs and acting, and just becomes. I don't know.
For me, yeah. I've always I
like you
I
with
like having a
shaved head.
stylish hair. Shaved head's tough for me because especially what I do now.
You look tough. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
It's
You're right.
it's a harsh.
That's actually
look.
very true.
Like Chin looks like a criminal. Let's be honest. I love you. You look like a criminal.
Yeah.
Kind
Like
of
he looks like a Korean mafia member.
Yeah.
a little bit.
When he had long hair, looks like a
You look
singer.
tough. You look tough.
Yeah, he does, right? Like I wouldn't mess with Chin.
Yeah. Yeah. He looks tough.
Dude, I had so many people asking me in Boston if you and Bryan are really gonna box.
We'll box.
We'll box.
Like
we're
dead
going-
serious.
We're going to.
Spar.
Yeah.
Not like hurt each other.
And then they go, how big is Chin? Because these guys were like, what do you think the odds are going to be? I'm like, what? Like, how big is Chin? I'm like, he's fucking big, man.
6'4".
No. 6'2", maybe 6'3".
Fuck off. You are not
Luckily.
6'2".
You're a big kid.
You're a big boy.
a wide head.
Wide head, yeah.
All right, let's carry on.
Quick MMA one. Dana White said that Robert Whittaker's condition is actually really serious. He had staph in his intestines, in his stomach.
Spread around his body. Super dangerous, man.
What?
Dana Goes said he had staph infection in his stomach. From what I understand, it wasn't treated properly and started to eat away at parts of his organs. In serious condition, so it's going to take a minute before he's back, I think. Wow.
How does that happen?
How does that happen?
Because, so it happened to Klopp. It happened to Klopp. So when you have staph, if it builds up and then
Goes systemic?
it depends where it's at, but for Klopp, it was in his knee, so it was on the surface, like in between the skin and the muscle, and then he got hit and it pushed it into everything.
Oh, man.
And then it gets in your blood. If it gets in your bloodstream, you're talking about MRSA, then you're talking your organs start to shut down. Life threatening.
You can die.
Yeah, Klopp was in serious trouble.
So he's on major
With Whittaker,
antibiotics?
big time. But if they catch it, you're good. Like I'm sure he's on major antibiotics, but it's a big deal, man.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, that's a
That's
bummer.
really terrifying.
What else you got?
Wow.
The Aziz Ansari thing. So last week there was an article that came out in the New York Times by a girl who wrote something saying Aziz Ansari is guilty of not being a mind reader. A girl named Barry Weiss.
Good for her.
And her point was like, don't confuse this stuff with the actual Me Too movement.
Yeah, it cheapens the Me
becoming-
Too
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You guys are actually hurting your own movement. So
Yeah,
that
man.
female that came out with this
She's like,
accusation,
first of all, she's 10 years old.
She's hurting. She's actually hurting the real movement.
And how about
Yeah.
the journalist who's also like 20? I mean, I saw her. I was like, oh, God, on this.
No one's
this
taking him
sort of
serious,
like-
though. Now no one's taking him serious. So what you do when you do this, now when an actual case happens, people aren't taking you serious.
Yeah,
And for Aziz It's like,
it becomes
what are you
crazy.
doing?
This is
then he won an
overreach
award
and-
last night,
yeah.
the SAG Awards, and they don't clap for him.
Yeah, that really bothered me.
How dare you, Hollywood?
that's
You should
really
be
awful.
ashamed.
Yeah.
Oh, but you were clapping for Harvey Weinstein a year ago. You're clapping for Kevin Spacey on all his shit on House of Cards.
Look, the
then you
Me
don't
Too
clap
movement-
for Aziz?
The Me Too movement has a lot of positive shit to it. It's great in a lot of ways, and I think men are put on notice to kind of like be more aware of their impact and stuff. But you're right. This is a classic example of you're going to cheapen the real victims, man, and what they've gone through with this stuff. No, you don't belong. You don't get to be part of that group. Sorry, not in this case. And I think that, I have to say, human beings, we all want to be part of something. And I believe the majority of these women, I do. Thank you for holding my hands. I don't think most of these women are lying. I think most of them, almost all of them, are telling the truth. Like, there's a lot of truth in that. I don't think women just make up stuff. But there are people, like in any group, that want to be part of a larger thing, and some.
And they also might be mad or at someone's success. So, he did this to me.
Yeah.
It's like, have you read the account? It's like,
yes, I read it.
I was so confused. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it sounds like James Franco's suffering from the same situation.
Correct.
It's like another guy who got
the girl
laid a
goes,
lot.
he has to show me his breast. He has to always show his breast. Well, he was casting male or female strippers.
Yes.
That was the casting
Come on.
call.
And I've also been in acting class for years. You get naked. In fact, one of the things that the teacher would always tell you, including to me, is that you got to be kind of comfortable with nudity. If you're not, we got to talk about that. Something's
It's
going
like
on.
getting pissed when you go swimming if you get wet.
Fuck yes.
It's like
Guys,
Michael Phelps being like, what the
a guy's good looking, they go, take responsibility for your looks, start using them, whatever. A woman's good looking, they go, you got to get in touch with your sexuality. And you do as an actress.
But with James
And you
Franco,
do.
again, if you read these accounts, and I'm not defending all these accused, but when they're good guys, I think someone needs to defend them. Not that more important people aren't defending them.
Because there are people who
but
are
with James
scumbags.
Franco, when the witness goes, yeah, he has, we need to take our shirts off, show our breasts. If we're not getting the role. And then you go, well, what's the role? And you read more, you go, hold on. You came to a casting call
For
of
a stripper.
strippers?
Yeah.
And then he asked for you to take off your shirt because he's casting strippers and you get offended and now you want to ruin the man's legacy
Exactly.
while he's up for the biggest award of his
Exactly.
life? Come on, you guys.
It's complete bullshit. In
Your
that
new
sense.
sunglasses? It's about goddamn
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Fuck.
That
You got those horrible,
annoys me. Yeah.
horrible glasses. And now you got, are those Ray-Bans?
Yeah.
I like them, man. Let me see them on you. Who told you get them?
I was in Mexico when I bought them.
Let me see.
What's up, man?
All right, you look like Blade a little bit. I'm not mad at him, though.
Well, I moonlight as Blade sometimes.
Yeah, I dig it. All right, what else you got, Jen?
Real quick on this, so did another woman, Ashley Banfield, who's a host on a CNN and HLN. She's also bashing the girl actually she's bashing the website that made the article.
Yeah, man.
And bashing the girl that's like,
Oh, and Banfield's a real journalist. Banfield's legit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Nice.
Yeah, because they know they don't want to cheapen this thing.
Dude,
anyway.
real quick, how about Matt Lauer's wife kicks him out of Hampton House? What took you so long? How about we got to talk a little football. Patriots, Jags. Patriots are back at it again. And
Unbelievable.
They don't have anyone.
Came back, too.
They don't have anyone. I was actually going for the Jags. I know Boston don't hate me. I love
Yeah.
you guys. I'm sick of the Patriots winning everything. But how about Gronk goes out of the game?
Yeah.
They lost everyone at the beginning of the year. They're just missing pieces. And then he's still doing the damn thing.
Yeah, it's called
playing
Belichick
better,
and
playing
Brady.
better than he's ever played before.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Monster. And there's this new piece coming out on Facebook's doing their own original content. And there's a piece called something being Brady or hanging with Brady. And it's like behind the scenes with him. And it shows him working out like on vacation, like at his house, and his wife work out. And she goes, I've never seen anyone love anything more than that man loves football ever. And there's a great quote by Tom Brady in that. He goes, if you're going to try and beat me, you better be willing to sacrifice what I've sacrificed. He goes, I've sacrificed family, fun, time, everything, just because I want to beat you in this game. So if you think you're going to beat me, you better be willing to sacrifice the same shit I'm willing to sacrifice. That goes with anything.
And it comes from love. Roger Federer, greatest of all time, loves the game. 37 now, playing still at the top of his game. Like, just loves the game so much.
It was so
Plays
crazy, though.
all the time.
They're interviewing Tom Brady after, and he gets emotional. Like, I mean, you've lost everyone. You're here. And he's like, he gets emotional now.
Really?
Like, dang, yeah,
I want to
cool.
see that.
You can just tell. And she goes, starting to get a little emotional. He goes, yeah. And he just dips out of the interview. But
Wow.
Such a monster, greatest of all time. I was going for the Jags. I like the Jags story. I think it'd be fun. And it didn't happen for me. Let's see. I like the Eagles when they had Carson Wentz, even though they have a backup. So the Eagles beat the shit out of Minnesota. But I thought
do the Eagles beat the Patriots?
I think the Eagles might be favorite, maybe. Well, we'll have to look. We should look at the odds. You should bring up the odds. It's definitely up. But the only reason I wanted Minnesota to win because I thought it'd be cool because the Super Bowl is in Minnesota. They'd be the first team to play in their own stadium at the Super Bowl. Thought that'd be cool. But I like the Eagles and I like their story because they haven't won a Super Bowl in how fucking long. But I like Carson Wentz. He's the reason why I like the Eagles, and he got hurt, so they have this backup, Foles, who's a beast.
Amazing, man.
They picked. What's the odds? Do we know?
I'm looking up right now.
Belichick, greatest coach of all time, and Brady, greatest quarterback of all time. Hands
easily.
down.
Hands down. Hands down. Hands down.
Do you choose Brady over Peyton Manning if you're choosing a team, your fantasy team?
Yes. The absolute winner. Hey, you know what, Chin? Try finding, after you find the odds, if you just type in Super Bowl odds, you'll get them. You're on Forbes right now and shit. But if you just type in, Eagles Super Bowl, you would say Patriot odds, but whatever. 2018 Super Bowl odds. It should pop
When is Super
up.
Bowl? 2 weeks?
February.
How many more?
Eagles open as the underdog to Patriots. Barely, I bet, though, huh?
5.5.
5.5. Not a ton of points. Usually 3's closer game. 5.5. That makes sense. The Patriots. I'm sure Gronk could be back. Oh, hey, look up Tom Brady Facebook show. I want you to see this. It'll make you a bigger Tom Brady fan.
Facebook.
And I'm like on the fence. There it is. But Tom versus Time. Type in Tom versus Time. See if they have the trailer. Tom versus Time trailer. I'm a Brady fan. I like guys who are, his mindset and his discipline. I'm not like the biggest Brady fan, but I watched this and it's definitely interesting as fuck. Here it is. You're going to love this.
40-year-old New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady.
This isn't it. This is some lady talking about it. There's the trailer right here. Yeah, it's a minute.
This right?
What are you willing to do and what are you willing to pay to be just like me? You've only got so much money. And I've got all these protein bars to sell. If
no,
you
it's fake.
like me, you better be willing to give up your life.
Look at this.
Keep going down. We got to find it.
Now we're going to have a rare look behind the scenes at the life of Tom.
Oh, here you go.
Patriots quarterback. Well, he's the star of a new documentary series called Tom versus Time. Paula Ferris is here with more. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning to you. First in time.
Better be willing to give up your life.
Oh, there you go. Go back. Go back, Chin. There he goes.
If you're going to compete against me, you better be willing to give up your life because I'm giving up mine.
In the upcoming Tom vs. Time docuseries airing on Facebook Watch, the 5-time Super Bowl winning quarterback for the New England Patriots invites fans behind the scenes of his life off of the gridiron.
You don't want to make sacrifices for your sport, but when you have a family, you do.
In the newly released trailer, viewers see Tom Brady playing with his kids, interacting with fans, even working out alongside his glamorous supermodel wife, Giselle. But while the 40-year-old quarterback would prefer to be focusing on the playoffs, it's an explosive ESPN report detailing an alleged power struggle between Tom Brady.
I don't get into that gossip. I wish we had the real trailer. I'm sure we can fucking find it.
I'll find it.
End of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise.
I love that movie.
I didn't see it.
Where he keeps dying.
That's a
back.
great movie, actually.
Movie.
That's a great
you know they didn't
movie.
market it right, but then people saw it in the
that
theater.
movie.
Here, is that it?
No. Let's see. Nope.
See the trailer for Tom Brady's.
Oh, there. Is that it?
No.
No. Wow, it's so hard. Definitely not it.
Oh,
there
it
we
is.
go. A little volume.
Willing to give up to be the best you
Go ahead and rewind that. Let's kick this off.
What are you willing to do and what are you willing to give up to be the best you can be?
Facebook
So much energy.
going hard.
And the clock's ticking on all of us. If you're going to compete against me, you better be willing to give up your life because I'm giving up mine.
Brady, end zone touchdown.
Jay-Z taught us 30 is the new 20, and Tom Brady is showing us 40 is the new 30.
Oh, that's his backyard, by the way.
There's a warrior spirit about me. I'm always in competition with myself.
I have to say, I don't think I've ever met anyone that loves to do something as much as he loves football.
You don't want to make sacrifices for your sport, but when you have a family, you do.
When I see myself out there, I feel like, man, I still do this and I do it better than I've ever done it. So why should I stop?
Come on, bro.
Dude, I love excellence like that.
I know. How great is that?
I love excellence
I'm
like
so
that.
crunk for that. And again, I'm not the biggest Brady fan. I like him.
This is what I'm sorry to bring it back to the guy who figured out that solved that problem. No, but he figured out this problem that they thought was unsolvable. And he said that he spent he went through such dark times where he was sitting there trying to come up with this idea. And he said his brother, he got so desperate at one point because he called his mom, I got it. And then he would recheck his idea and it was wrong. So finally he goes, he's been a prodigy his whole life, talking to these Nobel Prize winners. And he goes, his brother owns restaurants in Boston. And he goes, I think I'm going to quit and I'm going to go to my fucking brother's restaurant and try to get a job as a waiter if he'll have me. I'm done.
Okay.
And after winning all these awards and stuff in math, and
he powered through. And
he just, but he was just saying, he goes, I had to just sit, and I would sit there, and I would fucking think all day, and I realized that, obsessing over one thing, there's kind of like this faith that if you really sacrifice everything and just obsess over one thing, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, and it's like when he says, I gave up my life, like in a way he had to give up his life to figure out. And anybody who's done crazy, amazing things, it kind of takes all of you. And it's a question of, is the juice worth the squeeze, man? And thank God there are people like that, like fucking Brady. Thank God, man, because it's so glorious to watch that shit.
Anything else, Jen?
One more. Just that old lady that sneaks onto or tries to sneak into airplanes. This is her 10th time that she's been busted.
People get off on this
She
stuff.
looks bad.
They get off on doing stuff.
Something's wrong with her for sure. She actually made it onto an airplane in Chicago O'Hare. And it flew to London.
How does she get by TSA?
And she's serial sneak-on artist, so she's been caught over 10 times.
But people love it. It's like the people that break into your house and jerk off in your closet when you're there, and then they leave. It's like a turn on.
I don't know those people.
I do. I mean,
Well, she made it on
the Manson
past TSA.
the Manson family started by breaking in your house and moving all the furniture around. So you went in, you're like, what the fuck?
What?
And they got off on that. What? They started off with their like weird
not
tendencies.
getting caught.
They would break in, move all the furniture, and hide your stuff. And people would come home like, the hell? How'd this happen? And then they started to do more, and they started to steal. Then they started to murder.
Oh my!
Then it got dark. Is that it, Jim?
That's it.
All right.
Wow.
Ladies
and gentlemen, you come see me this weekend at Columbus, Ohio. At the Funny Bone.
I love it there,
Thursday,
man.
Friday, Saturday.
It's such a great area.
It
They
is.
have that little whole store, the market there.
Yep. And then
you're going to get a homage.
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 And homage.
You got to go there. Homage. Take care of my boy.
All right. I'll go to homage. This weekend, I'm at Columbus Funny Bone. Then I'm at the DC Improv, February 1, 2, 3. The next weekend, Brea Improv. Brea Improv.
Brea.
Yes. I'm at Brea Improv. Get your tickets at brea.improv.com.
I just hit his dick.
Yeah, you push my balls in.
Sorry,
Let's go
bro.
eat. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too, man. Let's see. I will Boston. Huge shout out to you guys. That's one night I will never forget. I will definitely come back there. January 31st, I'm in Denver. That's a Wednesday night. Denver Comedy Works downtown. The Thursday night show on February 1st is sold out. And then St. Louis is on the 2nd and 3rd. Helium in St. Louis. Then La Jolla is end of February 23rd through the 25th. That's basically San Diego. Then March 1st and 2nd. March 1st, there's 10 tickets left for my stand-up in Vancouver at Just for Laughs Comedy in Vancouver. And then the next night is Live Fighting the Kid with Bryan and myself, and that's March 2nd. And then the end of March, I'm in Tampa and Palm Beach, Florida. I'm coming, biatch. tfatk.com for Bryan and myself. Get tickets right now. This is the Fighting the Kid. We're out.